Good evening, everyone. My name is Zeina Beloualhi, and I'm gonna do my representation on the effects of high blood pressure. Overview. Hypertension is one of the most serious health problems in the world, which is really a cause of concern as it affects a large number of people. Knowing the effects of high blood pressure enables to comprehend the mechanism by which the body gets injured gradually. The study purposed here will explore the influences of high blood pressure on the heart, kidneys, and brain, as well as overall well being. The talk will briefly present the necessity and the reason for the research, the main points found through the literature review, the research stages, and the team's involvement. What is high blood pressure? A chronic condition where blood pushes too strongly against artery walls, forces the heart to work harder than normal, often develops slowly over time, usually has no early symptoms, which is why it's called the silent killer, can lead to serious organ damage if not treated. Global statistics: 1.28 billion adults worldwide have high blood pressure. WHO 2024. Nearly 50% don't know they have it. More common in low and middle income countries. Major cause of heart disease, stroke, and kidney failure. Hypertension contributes to millions of deaths each year globally. US prevalence: almost half 47% of the adult population in the United States suffer from high blood pressure. CDC 2023. Just 4 out of every 20 people have their blood pressure under control. Such rates go up a lot as people get older. Compared to other racial groups, African American have a higher percentage of people with this condition. Hypertension is the most common comorbidity in America that has a direct link to obesity, unhealthy eating habits, and lack of physical activity. Significance of the problem: hypertension is the main factor behind heart attacks, strokes, and kidney disease. It is frequently unnoticed until serious harm is done. It raises the chance of permanent disablement and dying at a young age. It is a major cause of the accumulation of huge costs over the healthcare systems. Besides, it lowers the total quality of life as a result of continuous tension and other health problems that accompany the condition. Purpose of the study: to examine how high blood pressure affects major body systems. Focus on cardiovascular, renal, and conjunctive impacts. Highlight the long-term consequences of uncontrolled hypertension. Emphasize the importance of early detection and management. Contribute to public health knowledge about preventing complications. Research hypothesis: people who have hypertension that is not under control are at a higher risk of the development of cardiovascular complications such as heart disease and stroke. Persistent high blood pressure has been linked to impaired kidney function and an increased risk of chronic kidney disease. After long-term hypertension, conjunctive performance becomes worse than that of individuals with normal blood pressure. Cardiovascular effects: high blood pressure causes the most intimate part of the arteries, which is the inner lining, to be damaged. Results in atherosclerosis, which is hardening and narrowing of the arteries, raises the chances of heart attack, stroke, and heart failure, makes the heart muscle grow thick, left ventricular hypertrophy. Without any doubt, any small increase in blood pressure can lead to a very high risk of heart disease. Cardiovascular complications. Chronic hypertension weakens blood vessel walls, can lead to aneurysm, which may rupture and cause internal bleeding, reduces the heart's ability to pump efficiently over time, increases overall risk of cardiovascular mortality. Early management significantly lowers long-term risk. Renal kidney effects. High blood pressure is a major cause of the damage to the small arteries in the kidneys. After that, the situation worsens as the kidney capability of filtering waste from the blood impairs further. Eventually, the condition turns into hypertensive nephrosclerosis. It is one of the major reasons that lead to chronic kidney disease. The progression of kidney damage is more often than not without any symptoms. Kidney complications. Uncontrolled high blood pressure puts a person at a higher risk of having the kidney fail. The situation where the kidneys are damaged may cause the blood pressure to rise even more, and thus a dangerous cycle will continue. It can eventually cause proteinuria, protein leaking into urine. Very severe cases may rely on dialysis or a kidney transplant. It is very important that blood pressure is controlled at an early stage, as this will help protect the kidney function in the long run. Neurological and conjunctive effects. High blood pressure or hypertension harms the meningeal blood vessels in the brain, raises the possibility of both ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes. This condition causes a reduction in the blood supply and oxygen to the brain. It results in the loss of white matter and shrinking of the brain, implicated to cause memory defects and less rapid thinking. Conjunctive decline. Long-term high blood pressure may increase the risk of dementia. High blood pressure in midlife is a strong predictor of conjunctive problems in an old age. Research impairs the speed of processing, attention, and memory. Persistent damage to the vascular system may be the cause of Alzheimer's disease. Proper blood pressure control is one of the ways through which conjunctive decline can be delayed or stopped altogether. General health and lifestyle effects. High blood pressure is a major factor in tiredness and a lowered physical endurance. Long-term stress and inadequate sleep may cause increased blood pressure even more. These can, in turn, affect the person's daily activities and general well-being in a negative way. High blood pressure is very much dependent on what a person eats, whether he is physically active and if he is obese. Adopting a healthy lifestyle may lead to a considerable improvement in blood pressure control. Social and environmental factors. Low-income communities have higher hypertension rates. Limited access to healthy foods and healthcare increase the risk. Stress from unsafe or unstable living environment raises blood pressure. Lack of exercise opportunity contributes to poor health outcomes. Public health programs help improve awareness and treatment access. Participants: 30 to 60-year-old adults were the study subjects. The participants were 200 people in total, 100 with high blood pressure and 100 without high blood pressure. They were recruited from clinics, community centers, and university programs. Exclusion criteria: those suffering from severe heart, kidney, or neurological diseases. Informed consent was given by all the participants. Their confidentiality was kept. Procedures: cross-sectional study with a single face-to-face testing session. Blood pressure was taken 3 times and the values were averaged. Cardiovascular evaluation through EKG and heart rate information. Renal function was assessed with serum, creatinine, and eGFR. Brain function evaluation with the Montreal Conjunctive Assessment, MOCA. Lifestyle questionnaire filled out about diet and activity and stress and smoking. Instrumentation: digital spirometer used for accurate BP measurement. 12 lead ECG records heart rhythm and electrical activity. Laboratory blood test assess serum creatinine for kidney function. MOCA test used to evaluate memory, attention, and thinking skills. Lifestyle questionnaire pre-tested for clarity and reliability. Statistical techniques and conclusion. Descriptive statics means SD frequencies. Independent samples, t-test to compare groups. Multiple regression to analyze predictors of organs and cognitive changes. Correlation analysis between BP levels and health outcomes. Significance level set at p less than 0.05. Conclusion: high blood pressure has a major effect on the heart, kidneys, brain, and overall health. Early detection and management are critical for preventing long-term damage. Research helps guide public health strategies to reduce hypertension complications. In this slides, I have the reference where I got my information from. I hope you liked my representation, and hopefully this will help us to make the right choices in our life for food, diet, exercise, and lifestyle to control our blood pressure. This was represented by Zeina Beloualhi. Hope you enjoyed my representation.